What's up, everybody? Boy Brucey B here, back again. Tripseven, skateboard out of my mind, episode number 11. Again, because of this pandemic, there's no guest. But I just wanted to come and give you a little short podcast. I asked some of the viewers what they wanted to hear, and one of them suggested doing something about Tripseven. So I'll try to give you a little history lesson on Tripseven, about the origins and just some stories, and see what we can get into. I guess first off, a little bit about me. I started skating probably when I was about 6 years old. Had my first skateboard, when I was 6. It was a Back to the Future skateboard. And it wasn't nothing big, not like a pro model board or anything, but I had that, so I just pushed around on that. I didn't know much about anything. I didn't know about tricks or anything really. Saw some stuff on TV about it, but I didn't know much about anything on it, so I was just riding around. But I just knew I liked to do it. And I kept with it, kept growing with it. Got older, learned about tricks, pro skating, learned about pro skating and all that. And I think when I was like 13, I was trying to jump some stairs and I chipped my elbow, put a little hole in my elbow on the bone. And so that kind of messed me up with like jumping stairs. So I never got good at jumping stairs or really good at much of anything really. I wouldn't even, I guess mediocre at best. I just never progressed like I thought I would have, but that's okay. I do it for fun, which that's what you should be doing it for, is doing it for fun. I think Tripseven, I think 98 or 99 possibly. We were at the skate park, and Igor, rest in peace, he was the driver. He had the driver's license in the car. So we went to the skate park. It was me, Igor, Tony, David, and Justin. And we're at the skate park skating, and there's these rollerbladers there, and they started talking shit to David. And so we all ran up. We're like, let's go. Do you want to, you want to go? You want to fight? Whatever. And the rollerblader guy says, "What are you guys, Tripseven?" And I said, that's stupid. I said, there's only 5 of us. How can we beat Tripseven? Because I didn't know what it was. So after they left, I just decided, I said, we should we should just have that. That's what we call ourselves, Tripseven. So that's where Tripseven came about. We rollerbladers talking shit, and so called us Tripseven. We just decided to keep it, and if it just fit. And we weren't the best of skaters. We never claimed to be. That was what we just named our little skate clique, Tripseven. We just had fun with it. The school newspaper actually did an article about it. So that was pretty cool. I got put in the school newspaper one time. And then I think about 2000, I think Trip moved to town, and then he joined up with us. We saw him skating or something, or Tony did, or somebody saw him skating, so we linked up and we just kicked it from there. He had this big blue boat car, and I remember one time we were all going downtown. We were taking 2 different cars, and he said that he got pulled over, and I guess Tony had a backpack or something, and the cops like got suspicious about it, and they pulled their guns on them. And that was like a little wild story that I heard from them about that. And we just had some crazy times. We made a video We made a skate video called Champion of the People. It took forever, it felt like, to film that thing, for everybody to get all their tricks and done. And you know, you can land your tricks so easy, but then once you turn that video camera on, it's like, you know, what the hell's going on? You forget how to skate. And if it sounds noisy in here, it's really windy outside today. So I hope y'all can hear me good. It's really windy, and there's birds in the attic again. So you might hear them chirping at some point. But anyway, yeah, we filmed for the video, and we got it finished. It wasn't too long of a video, but I think I got the only copy now. But it's cool to kick back and watch and just reminisce with everybody. So like the team was me, David, Justin, Tony, Trip. Igor was our filmer and our driver, one of the drivers. And then my friend Kyle, rest in peace, he started skating. And so he was like, he kind of kicked it a little bit, but because he wasn't good at first, so he was just kind of hanging around me and stuff. But we would go on like little skate trips. We go down Little Rock and stuff. That was pretty fun. Those were pretty fun trips. And just go skate all over Memphis. They had the pit, these 3 big stairs. I think Trip jumped them. I think Tony jumped them. They were 3 big stairs, equivalent to about 9 regular stairs. So that was pretty cool to watch. And lots of pro skaters back in the day used to go there. What else? I don't know. It's kind of hard to remember everything. It was so long ago. And then Tony moved, so that was one less person on the team. And then Trip ended up moving, but we still kept it. We still just called ourselves tripseven, and like every now and then we'd be skating out around somewhere, and some little kids or something would be like, "Oh, you're tripseven or something." I'm like, "Yeah." And at one point when I was in church in my youth group, at one point I got everybody in the youth group, all the guys in there, and I got them all to skateboard. So like every Wednesday, like we had these like little boxes, long boxes that were at the church. They let us skate those Wednesday afternoon before church. So that was pretty cool. It was something. It was pretty cool seeing everybody getting into skateboarding and stuff. Igor, yeah, his truck, he had a Blazer, and we would just do, that was the days of Jackass and Bam Margera and stuff like that. So, you know, ultimately we imitated all that stupid shit, and we'd be driving down in Igor's car, and we'd be lighting fireworks and stuff, and just we'd be running off in the fields, running stuff over, jumping hills in his truck. Me and him collected water cups from McDonald's one summer. We were trying to see how many we could get, and we probably had over 100 something water cups, because one time they got mad and asked us what we were doing, and we told them, so they gave us like 3 big sleeves of cups and told us to get the hell out. So we had that. Like, we got pulled over one night, and they put us in the back of the cop car so they could search the car, and Igor was freaking out so bad. And I told him, just chill out. I said, this is just what they do. It's just safer for all of us. And his car was so dirty. We had so much crap in there. It took them like 30 minutes to go through that whole car before they finally let us go. But yeah, we would just be driving down the road, and all you see is smoke pouring out of his car, because we got fireworks going in the car and shit, popping bottle rockets at each other and stuff. I had this little stuffed bird, a plush doll. We stuffed it with that and blew it up in the car. Not a real bird. It was a stuffed animal. We just did all kind of crazy stuff. We would do the jackass stuff where you get on, sit on the hood of the car, and then he drives and we jump off into the bushes and stuff. We did that with Kyle too. We did a lot of stuff with Kyle. They both have passed now, but they were both important parts to Trip 7. And we did have a rollerblader on the team, ironically enough. He did try to skateboard, but Reggie was a rollerblader. But he was our friend, so we let him be on the team. And he also drove too, so we had a few drivers and stuff. And I think one of the funniest things was it was me, Igor, Tony, and Trip. Yeah, we were at this place called the Underground. It was an underground shopping center. It was a shopping center, and the parking garage was underground. And we were getting ready to go, and the security guard stopped us, but he had one of those voice box things. And so they wanted to get him on film, and I was like, I'm not talking to him. I'll go talk to him. So Tony and Trip jumped out of the car, and we're talking to him. He was using his little voice box thing. That was kind of wild. What else can I say about Trip 7? We like to skate, just to skate. It was fun. It's even better, when you're all good friends. That makes it even better. And let's see, when Trip moved, we had a little party for him, a little going away hotel party for him. And we had Hennessy and all kind of stuff to drink. I got a little tipsy, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home. So I walked home drunk about 3 miles, and then for some reason I walked back and went back for just a little bit, and then walked back home. And that's a little I don't know why I did that, but when you're drunk you do stupid stuff, so that's why I'm glad I don't drink no more. Let's see, after Trip moved and Tony moved, after a little while it just kind of faded out, and we just still called ourselves Trip 7. And then my little brother, he got older and he started getting into skating, so I was like, okay, so I got this new generation of Trip 7 coming up. So I get my brother, and then he's got some friends, so they get on board. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got a whole new generation of Trip 7 skaters. So it's my brother, Nick, his friend Ian, and they're just skating and stuff. And then Eric comes along. Eric was really good. Eric comes along, Ethan comes along, Brian comes along, and it was cool. And James came along, and it was cool because we had like a big crew. And then Brandon came along too, and that was cool because he's a producer too. He actually produced the WBC's album for us, and so it was cool. It felt felt like the old days, having a big clique again. And then I started getting this message on Facebook, or not Facebook, on MySpace. That's how long ago it was. These kids were like messaging me talking about Trip 7's done, we're taking over, and you can't do nothing about this, and blah blah blah. And I was like, who the hell are you? I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about? I was like, y'all know we're not like a legitimate like skateboard team, like a real skate team. It's just what we call ourselves. We're a clique. And they're like, oh, we'll take you on anytime, anywhere, and all this. And I'm like, I just don't have time for this shit. No, I'm grown. I don't care what y'all think. And so, and every time we would go to the skate park, some of them kids would be there, and they would never say nothing to us, or they would just act all buddy with us. And I was like, it's whatever. And so then, like, some other people came around. They were like, oh yeah, we want to be on Trip 7. So I just started letting everybody on Trip 7. I was like, it's cool, it's whatever, I don't care. So there's probably like 20 something people on it. I didn't even care. At that point, I was just like, it's whatever, you know. It's cool. People want to go around saying they're on Trip 7 skateboards, then go ahead. I don't care. That's cool with me. You know, it's lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. Um, and then all that dissipated, and then it just boiled back down to me, my brother, and just a few friends. And like even like now today, it's just, you know, some of the originals are here. There's like I think me, Justin, David, and Reggie. And Reggie's a fireman. I don't even think he rollerblades or skateboards anymore. But I don't know if David does. I don't talk to him very much. I need to keep better in touch with him. But me and Justin talk quite regularly. We try to skateboard when we can. But getting older, it sucks. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. It's definitely been an adventure. One story I know, we were out filming, and we were at Bartlett High School filming, and there's this ledge, this little like fence, wooden fence, and Trip was trying to board slide across it, and usually he could do it easy, but like I said, when you turn the camera on, you just forget what the hell you're doing. So we're sitting out there at Bartlett High School. It's probably got to be about 15 degrees. And it takes them a good 30 minutes to do it. And you can just, when you see it on the video, like you can hear us yelling like so loud because we were so happy that we could finally go home because it was so damn cold. And no, I don't have corona. I have smoker's cough. But yeah, that's another little story. I don't know. Kind of drawing a blank. But like I said, we started in about 98, 99. And we just had fun. We're just a bunch of carefree kids at that time. Didn't have a care in the world, and we just thought we ran everything, and you know, we were the shit. We were Trip 7 skate team. There's the birds. I'm sure you can hear them. There they are again. But yeah, we ran into a lot of skaters. What else can I say about Trip 7? I don't know. I want to make this kind of lengthy, that I should know more. But like I said, I forgot a lot of stuff. This is so long ago. Seems like just yesterday, but I know it was a lifetime ago almost. Kyle, he started getting pretty good. He started skating a lot, and started skating every day. This was later on. This was like 2002 and 3, and me and him were skating all the time, going on trips, skating. And then he passed away in 2003, and so that sucked. That sucked to lose a member of the Trip 7 family, and member of, you know, my brother. Oh man, what else? I don't even know. I'm drawing such a blank. We went to Little Rock one time. That was fun. Woke up early in the morning, drove down Little Rock, skated all day down there. They had a couple skate parks down there, and then we just went street skating. That was pretty fun. what can I say? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if any of us ever thought we were gonna go pro. I know I didn't. I didn't. I couldn't even jump more than 3 stairs or 4 stairs. I could jump 4, and it took me forever to get those 4 stairs. But now you got people jumping 25 stairs now, so there was no way, no way in hell I was gonna be a pro skater. But like I said, that's not why I started. That's not why I kept at it. I thought, you know, if for some reason it did happen, that would be cool. But it was never just an issue of me skating, was becoming pro. That was never my prerogative of skateboarding. It's always just been about fun, and just, you know, expressing yourself through skateboarding, the art of skateboarding. Just going out there and just even with my ability, I'm still doing more than what, you know, 98% of the country can't do. So it feels cool to be able to do something that, you know, all those people can't do. Do I ever think tripseven will be ended? I wouldn't say ended, because I don't know. Because I mean, like I said, as long as we're still skating, there's still a tripseven, and there's always, you know, always going to be more skaters. But I hope to one day do something with it. Maybe open up a skate shop. Maybe make a real tripseven skate team. You know, through the skate shop or something like that. That's always been one of my dreams, is actually make tripseven a real skateboard company. And just see what happens from there. But I don't know. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, and it's skateboarding is not like the big lavish lifestyle everybody thinks it is. There's like only 1% are multimillionaires off of it. You know, and anybody can probably name, you know, a few of those off your head. You can name Tony Hawk and Bam Margera, you know, those 2 notable pro skaters. Well, most people probably don't even know Bam was a pro skater. But yeah, he was a pro skater. But Tony Hawk, definitely. Everybody knows Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk skateboard games, all that. Let's see what else. Any more stories before I go? I just am really running out of things to talk about today. It's so different not having a guest and being able to talk back and forth. It's a lot harder. Tripseven. I don't know. We just had so many good memories. I know we did. I just can't remember them all. But I know we were always skating. We had a little place behind the laundromat called Tripseven Corner. That's just where we like to hang out at. And a skateboard. It had like a little ditch, a little cement ditch back there. We called it Tripseven Corner. We like to skate back there. I know we had a lot of fun filming the video. It was stressful, but it was fun. Just looking at the final product and dealing with all that, and it was fun to finally see it. And I need to get it put on a DVD, because that was way back then. We put it on a VHS tape, and I think, like I said, I think I'm the only one who has a copy left. So only one copy in existence. But yeah, other than that, other than the skateboarding, like I said, we did the jackass stuff. Of course, it just went hand in hand. I know most of us in tripseven, we went to go see the Bloodhound Gang together. That was a pretty fun show. We went and saw Rollins Band together. That was a fun show. Me and Tony, we went and seen Misfits together. But I think he was at the Bloodhound Gang and the Rollins Band show too. we just did everything together, really. Like, I don't think, unless one of us went out of town for extended amount of time, you know, we were always, you couldn't, you know, you couldn't see one of us without the other. It was pretty close, tight, little knit family. That's what I call it, as a family. That's what it was. Yeah, I think that's about it. As I said, I'm drawing a blank. Probably should have wrote some stuff down or thought about it harder, but I don't know. I've been trying to think of it, so it probably wouldn't have done any better. But that's about it for Trip 7. Trip, I hope you liked it. I hope it was detailed enough. So yeah, hope y'all are doing good out there. Staying safe, staying quarantined, wearing masks if you have to. The crazy times. Hoping that this all ends soon and we can get some guests back on here and have some more fun, some videos for you. And I'm gonna try once a week to bring y'all a video, a little podcast, just about something or other. That's even a phrase, something or other. I don't know. Maybe I can do a podcast on phrases. That's a good thing about podcasts. You can talk about anything you want. Whether people will listen, that's the other thing. I don't know. But yeah, I just hope y'all are doing good, staying safe out there, and don't take this virus as a joke. I mean, live your life, but you know, be smart about it, please. Hopefully when this is all over, I can get back on the board and start skateboarding and get some more footage, get a 40-year-old man footage, maybe get Justin and Trip, maybe we can all meet up and we can make a OG Trip 7 skateboard video, see how it looks. Because we're almost, like, I'm 40. I know Trip and Justin, they're getting on up there. So, it would be something to see. It would be really cool if Tony could get out here once all this mess is over with and get the original lineup united one day. I think we can do it. That would be pretty cool. But, yeah. Like I said, on my last one, if y'all have any ideas on what you want me to talk about, leave them in the comments, either on YouTube or on the Facebook page, and I'll definitely talk about that, because this is our podcast. It's not mine. It's ours. So I love feedback, good and bad. I don't care. I want to hear it all, and definitely some ideas on some podcasts, some topics. So let's hear those topics, what you want to talk about. Maybe we can do, like I mentioned last time, maybe we can do a live, or maybe I didn't mention it last time, maybe we can set up a live thing on Facebook where I can talk to somebody live, do something like that. Well, possibilities are endless, I guess. But anyways, you know, y'all are probably tired of listening to me talk, so I'm gonna get off of here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the little insight to Trip 7 skateboards and Trip 7 skate team. I guess we'll see you next time. Click share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you.